Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this opportunity, I will show you how to test validity and reliability data in doing quantitative research. Here I have provided questionnaire document that will be test how the validity and reliability of the data. In this data, we have 30 questions of the questionnaire and 50 respondents. The respondents are the students in 5th, 7th, and 9 or more semester. Okay, the first we will test the validity of the data using SPSS. At the first time, copy all of the data from question 1 till the last question with the total, and then open the application of SPSS. Then you can paste the data. Change all of the name into X1, X2, and others, and the last one is the total in variable view. Then we have back to the data view. To test the validity, we're going to click Analyze, then click Correlate, and then Bivariate. Here, we Control A or change the all of data and the totality into the right one in variables. Checklist the person and the detailed, then click OK. Then the result will be appear. In this result, it shows about the correlation of validity data from the first questions until the last questions and the totality. Person correlation, it means that Airtable value significant detail means that it is the significant value of the data, and it means that this is the total of the respondent. Here we just focus on the right one in the total. How to know the data is valid or not? There are two ways that we can use on check the validity of the data. First, we can look from the person correlation or the Airtable value of the data. Based on the Airtable value significancy 5%. Here I want to open the data of Airtable value significancy 5%. We look at on the 50 because in the questionnaire the respondent is 50. So we choose the value in 50 respondent. If the respondent is 50, so the level of significance 5% is 0.200 279. And then we are back to the result of the SPSS. We look at the first data in the total in-person correlation or airtable value. If the total value more than airtable value, it is valid. However, if the total value less than airtable value, it is not valid. So the first data is valid because the total value is 0.499 is more than airtable value. The airtable value is 0.279. And then we look to the second data. The total value is 0.608 is more than airtable value, so it is valid. Then we can use the second way to check the validity of the data using significance value. The data is valid if the significance value is less than 0.05. However, the data is not valid if the significance value is more than 0.05. So let it check the total value of the first data. The first data is valid because the total value is 0.000. It is less than 0.05. Then we look to the second data. It shows the same thing. It is valid. So we are checking the validity of the data one by one of the data until the last respondent, but we are just focused on the total. In this way, we can use Microsoft Excel to check the validity of the data. In the Microsoft Excel, we look at the air total and the air table value, and we know that it is valid or not. I give you a suggestion that if you will test the validity of data, use Microsoft Excel before you test the validity of data using SPSS. It will be better because using Microsoft Excel, it will be easier to know the data is valid or not. And then how to test reliability the data of the questionnaire using SPSS. First, copy the data of the questionnaire into the SPSS. Choose Analyze and then click Scale, then Reliability Analysis. In reliability, we have copied all of the data, question 1 until question 30, but in this reliability, we have not copied the total, so we just leave the total. and the others is changed to the right one in items. Choose the alpha model, then click Statistics. Choose the scale if item delete in descriptive 4. You can click Continue and OK. It will show the result of reliability of the data. The data is reliable according to Wiratna Sijarweni. The questionnaire of the data is reliable if the Cronbach alpha value is more than 0.6. In this data, the Cronbach alpha value is 0.900. It means that 0.900 is more than 0.6. So the data is reliable. So that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I have mistakes on the video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.